Hello, hello, hello. Let me figure out why the music just stopped. Play? Okay. I think the song gets louder and starts quiet, if I remember right. Alright, let me send it out. Content alert. At everyone. We are live. Running. Oh, can't spell that right. Ceroli. There we go. Hey, we got Obito, we got Boom. What's up? It's been a while, Boom. How you doing? We just got a really good pull, by the way. I opened one equipment key, and I got this. So I will take it. We got one equipment key, and we straight up got Eternal Night. Joshua, what's up? What's up? Unfortunately, I made a mistake, I'd say, in KVK 1, where I didn't buy the chest blueprints. Where are they? Here? So I only have 8. So that kind of hurt me. Trying to make a K4 account half decent for you to main. Well, that would definitely be fun if you make it work. I'll tell you that much. What's your next gear piece for my Siege March? Good question. So right now I'm in the process of beefing these up. It's at 75 out of 100, and this is also at 75 out of 100. So I'm hoping to get them done. Legendary wise, I think my plan is to get this iconic 2. I'm already at 12 with 5 fragments, so 17. So I will get another % of attack, and then I'm probably going to go for a refine. So that is the order of events here. I got to get, because the boots I'm planning to keep with me. Unless I learn something new, I don't plan on getting rid of the boots ever. So that is something I do want to start upgrading for long term. Same with the drums. But obviously the drums are a lot harder to get. Oh, you're working on your 6th march. God damn. I see you, Boom. That's crazy. One Piece. 6 marches is a different world for sure. I'm not there yet. Which astronomer? Copernicus? Yeah. VIP 18's nice. 19's when you get that transmutation stone a day too. Definitely nice. When did I craft the drum? Last egg. We maxed egg in a stream. Ranger. March speed. Oh, shit. Never mind. Celtic Rose. Pierre. What's up, Icy Duke? How you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Barbarossa is Freddy. 4. Yeah, you may have missed that one. Reindeer. It was a fun stream. It went pretty well. You maxed wheel today for CJ? That's solid. It's Odin. Yeah. That question I got wrong. I shouldn't have. How'd it go? Did you get good luck? I've been buying one ticket at the discounted price to bring with me into SOC, and working on trying to get him a little bit higher so that I can have better stuff. Why? How come I can't have like YSG here, but I could have Thutmose? Does anyone know? Oh, that was weird. Need to do some more stuff to 5th, but working on 6 at the same time. Fair enough. I mean, I'm using 4 marches, so. Oh yeah, we have our Crusader for it, RCF. So that's in rebuild. I think everyone took it today. Yeah, they took it. I mean, this is AC, so really everyone should be able to. Yeah, even they took it. Yeah, everyone took it. Okay. Curious how far along 98 is. Let me see. 55%. you said in a 1v3 KVK1. Ooh, we're 2% behind. Not bad. You said in a 1v3 KVK1, in your kingdom at 120 mil point lead over the top 2 in Marauder stage. That's solid. That is solid. What's wrong with this flag? I don't see a problem with it. So you're just gonna say to make it one troop? I don't know. Everyone's a critic, man. Everyone's a critic. Yes, it will be. Yes, I do in fact know. Oh, you got someone joined? Since someone is now a member. Hold on, let me figure that out. Oh, did they not? Well, they didn't put their name. Oh no. Who's someone? Who is someone? It just says someone is a member. No. They made the name someone. Oh, Joshua, it's you? Hey, welcome, man. It me? Hey, what's up? You are someone. Let's go. Alright, that's sick. So you, Hefty will never know. Haha, I do know. Except it's not him and he's just taking credit. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. You had no clue how to do it? It's alright, I'm learning it too. It's all good. So everyone who joins, I discovered an issue that Obito helped showed me. Where if you... Sorry, do we have the resources for this? If you do it a certain way, if you don't link your Discord, it doesn't automatically give you the role of a member in my Discord. So if you don't have your Discord linked, which is totally fine, ping me on Discord and I will make sure you have the right role, okay? So thank you for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. 3909 here. How's it going? It's good. We are 2% behind 98. We're going to be doing my Ceroli in a minute. Did you ping me? Let's see. Let's see. General Blue Flames. Yeah, it didn't work. Alright, that's fine. As long as I'm aware of it, I can fix it pretty easily. What did you do? Let's see. Alright, that is fixed. So now when we do hop in that voice chat, the other one... No, you're good. You're good. I trust you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, maybe we'll do a celebratory voice chat. So I'll give a little bit of a teaser, guys. A little bit of a teaser, because this is a good time to say it. Boom said I have free-to-play noob role. Yeah, there you go. This is a good teaser, I guess. Tomorrow's video is a matchmaking prediction / discussion that I did with Kai and Obito in that voice chat, my members' voice chat. So that is a little bit of the teaser. Obito here saying, ooh, teaser, as though he doesn't know. But yeah, so tomorrow's video is a 30-minute discussion with us three. So if you do join and you are a member, that is something I'm going to do from now on. That you will be able to hop in when I do videos like that. And yeah, I feel like it was a very spur of the moment thing, like totally unplanned. But I like it. It was a lot of fun to film. And I think we all enjoyed it. Hey, thank you for sharing this. So, if anyone would like to join me, is it the chill voice and inner circle? The inner circle is the member one. The chill voice is everyone's. But 90% of the time, I'm joining the inner circle one. And that's where I will do all of my video recordings. All the video discussions will be in there. And if anyone would like to do Ceroli, it is normal, but if anyone would like to do that, I did just share it with the group chat, and otherwise I'll just get it going. It is normal though. But yeah, thank you seriously for your support. Much appreciated. Storehouse. For the moment. Zone 5 war soon. You just did yours? Yeah, no worries. Looks like we got some people. We got War Queen. Don't start it yet. Hey, Musa, how you doing? You said... I'm gonna butcher that name, by the way, but G Sapper? Just a... Yeah, whatever. G Sapper from 3909. It sounds cool. If you want the opinion of a 3909 member, is that 3 mountains we have to climb? Fair enough. Don't start it yet. I'll invite again into Pepter Steadweight. Also, what's up, Musa? How you doing? We got the king in here now. But yeah, I think, you know, 09 and 05 have a pretty fun, I think it's a very fun Zone 5. Because they get to double team the top 4. Which is like kind of funny, in a way. You'll see it all in tomorrow's video. It'll be a very fun video. I was looking forward to it. It's very exciting. But yeah. Your here was on K3, South is K4. Yeah. Oh god, I have an alarm going off. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. Alright, is anyone else joining? Is anyone else joining, or should I begin this? I gotta do all of it on both accounts. So we're gonna get the SOC ones in, which I think KVK4 could join in. Alright, let's try... Oh, we can match. I thought you couldn't match with this. Wait, hold on. No, I don't think I can pause it. Leave. No. Alright, we'll get you on the next one, Obito. We're gonna get you on the next one. Okay. Well, we'll get you on the next one. Are you in the group chat? I don't know. You said, yeah, we're tossing our Avengers Endgame screenshots in the Alliance chat. Yeah. Can I stop this to invite? Doesn't look like I can, right? Alright. Well, we're gonna get Obito in on the next one, guys. Joshua said, do you think I should max egg event or go for VIP? You have 379,000 VIP and only 1 legendary equipment. I'll tell you right now, in all honesty, I gotta look at the VIP to know what that number means. Because I do not have every rank memorized in my head. If that's past VIP 14, which I think 14 750. I think 14 750,000 off the top of my head, maybe. That's VIP 12. So I think that if you're infantry, there's a lot of good purple gear. Same with, or not purple gear. What am I saying? You could get by with the windswept and the purple pants, is what I'm trying to say. And then for KVK2 though, because you are in KVK2, if it's your main gear set, it may be time to graduate. You know, get the holy. What is the chest called? Oh, Hope Cloak. Get the Hope Cloak. Keep the blue shield. Keep the purple pants, and start getting the other stuff around that, right? But I think personally, I think Hope Cloak is a good upgrade. It's cheap. Usually, you get it pretty easily from Lucerne or something. Oh, your Cav. Damn. Okay. So cavalry, off the top of my head, you're definitely doing Ash, which is probably what you have. God, let's see if I can do this off the top of my head. I think you go Ash, then Boots. I think it's Ash, then Boots, then Chest. I think that's the upgrade path. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, All of this I'm doing from memory. So I think it's Ash pants, boots, chest. They're probably interchangeable, the chest and the boots. But that is the order that I would personally do. You definitely do Ash first. Add this to the chat. Add. Can you join? I don't even know if 2298. Also, I like how you asked you to add, but you didn't request me as a friend. You know this is gonna do AoE damage, right, guys? It's gonna do a big spiral AoE damage to you all. I have 4 of you here, and you're gonna get wrecked. Slow said, question, how important is it to win KVK 1? If you mean how important is it for a kingdom, it's pretty damn important. For an account, it's only important because of the gold heads. I mean, it's fairly important, right? Like, it's gonna hurt not having it. Wow, I just took damage from that. That's ridiculous. It's gonna hurt not winning, but it's not like a restart loss. You know, like, you certainly do not have to, like, restart because you lose KVK 1. Right? So, you definitely could be more than fine. It does matter because, let's say you misused, like, 60 gold heads or something. Now, that's, like, 60 gold heads you would have got back from winning. But, again, it's still not the end of the day. End of the game, you know? Alright, we're gonna... Hey, King, look at you. Top 1. That's why you're the king. Damn, you got an extra one of these? That's crazy. Oh, because it's Conquest? That's why. That is an interesting question, though. Oh, I have to invite again. King Boom. Alright, before I do that, let me try to get Obito in this chat. Invite... I'm so confused. Wait, you want this account or you want the other one? Oh, you added me. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's territory. The dead weight. Add Obito to the dead... Oh, nope. To the dead weight where he belongs. I'm sorry, did I say 98? Oh, it's 2298. I was like, hold on. Alright, we're gonna share that into the chat, guys. One moment. Let's go... Ceroli. Oh, Musa, I don't know if you're still here, but right before I started stream, I opened one equipment key. I pulled a legendary blueprint, Eternal Night. So keep my streamer luck going, you know. I only got one. Damn, that kind of sucks. One is so low. It's kind of crazy. Another thing we're gonna do today is talk about what I want to do for my swap march. I was talking to, oh my god, this guy's expertise Saladin already? What are you doing? Who are we missing? I'll send it one more time and then I'm gonna get going. Luckiest man alive. Yeah, my luck is pretty ridiculous in this game. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had crazy luck. You need to know about the swap too. So I am gonna make a dedicated video, but if you have any questions, I'd be happy to address it. Yeah, there you go. VIP 18. I gotta ask, why do you not use a custom picture? I think Obito is Toby's farm killer. This is Obito. I think so, at least, right? All right. Well, we're missing one, but we're gonna get going because there's a lot we gotta do right now. Go here. You'll make one after Ceroli? Yeah. I have been absolutely loving the... Oh. I have been absolutely loving using AI to make profile pictures. I mean, that's what this is, right? I mean, this whole thing is AI. Actually, no, that's a selfie I took. Only 2 max swap? Yes, correct. But it costs tickets, and it's not necessarily free to get... Not free, but even with gems, you can't max 2. So, it does become a little convoluted and complicated. And it's incredibly important to know what you're doing. So, I am happy to field any questions about it, ever. As well as I still have to research. So, but I've become fairly well read. I have. It's very complicated though. I feel like they could have made it a bit simpler. By the way, those tickets are for getting the commanders, and then you... Oh wait, no, sorry, yes. The tickets are for swap. I got that wrong. So, the tickets you just get from straight gems, is my understanding. Gems and bundles. The quest stuff, the, you know, spend gems, spend speed ups, train, like all that stuff, is for gathering of heroes to actually unlock the commanders. And different commanders have different tiers that require different amounts. So, like, a tier 3 commander requires you to spend like 1,400 of the currency just to get there. And then it's like 800 to unlock it. An example of one there is Achilles. Achilles is a tier 3 commander. But I think, and do not quote me on this one, but I think BQ, for instance, may be tier 1. I think. That's something like we could check very easily. But yeah. Oh wait, we can't kill her while the other guys are up, right? Yeah. We need to kill the trash. Where am I? Alright, good night, Icy Duke. Thanks for tuning in, appreciate ya. BQ is tier 1? That's what I thought. Okay. Look at me. I'm remembering stuff. I'm doing the memory. Obito, Mr. Deadweight, kill the stuff. Mr. Farm over here. I'm kidding. It's a good name though. I do like the theme. Like that you have a theme going on there. Uh-oh. Is that AoE? I appreciate a good theme. Let's go here. Flip back to here. But generally speaking, depending on the commanders you're trying to get, Joshua, you're going to want a ton of gems saved up, like 70k-ish plus, depending on what you're doing. And also, actually, you're a cav main, so like you want Achilles, which is super expensive. So you definitely want like at least 70k gems. You know, you could also do a bunch of speed ups instead, but that's going to be kind of difficult. You said, or Sandy said, can you suggest KVK 1 to 3 free-to-play commander investment order? Tell me the troop type you want to know, and I'll do that. I'm actually going to do a video on that too, but I can answer that right now. So just let me know what troop type you want, and I'll run through it. I mean, I'll work it out, you know, out loud. I don't obviously have it memorized. It's kind of figuring it out. You said probably QSH and a Cav, switching to Archer after swap. Got you. So then, yeah, I mean, that's a good world to be in right now. We've got a new Archer coming out in March, I think. Hey, Obito proving me wrong, getting top 1 contribution. There you go. Damn. Nicely done, Obito. You shut me up. Invite Deadweight. Let me just answer this guy. I don't want to blow him off. I would love to do more tech. I hope we can. Where's the hands clapping on? There we go. You know, Imp will be a good choice, but I somehow like Cav. Both suggestions. Sure. So we'll start with infantry because I think it's easier. So I think for a free to play, very simple, guaranteed, no questions asked. Sun Tzu. If you can do YSG, you go YSG. So Sun Tzu expert YSG if you can. If you cannot get him expert, I'd say for free to play, unless you're gonna chain a ton, which you should, but I don't touch him. So if you're gonna get him expert, or get him and work on him if you're gonna chain, or skip him. If you do have to skip YSG, you're going Sun Tzu with Aethel, infantry, KVK 1, Sun Tzu Aethel. Then KVK 2 is where I like to say it opens up a little bit. So you're going to do it this way. This is how I recommend it and plan to in my video. You're going to look at your tavern commanders. You're going to see where your Martell is at from MGEs, from all the various events. You're going to look at where your Purist is at. Okay? If Purist is higher, if Purist is like, let's say a 5-3-1-1 or something from tavern, I will say to go expert CJ. And at that point of the game, because you skipped YSG, you can definitely expert CJ. And you'll have pretty much the best march in KVK 2. You'll have Purist CJ. So that'll be your infantry for KVK 2. If you don't do that, and you go Martell, you just do what I do, which is Martell Sun. You know, if you have a 5-5-1-1 Martell, it's not going to do great, but we're free to play, right? And I think that's something you have to understand. Which is that you're not going to have necessarily the meta. Where the hell is this guy? You're not necessarily going to have the meta. The ideal thing is the Purist route. You want the Purist route. If you did go YSG, you just go Martell YSG is the other thing for KVK 2. Now, if you manage to get Martell done early, then you could also do a Martell Sun KVK 1, but that's unlikely. Like, I got super lucky, so I did. But that's very unlikely. Then KVK 3... Honestly, KVK 3 is super complicated because of the swap. Like, you get all the SOC commanders now. So, to answer that is honestly kind of impossible. To say, like, best one march. Because, like, in theory, I could say, like, Sun Tzu BQ, in theory, but, like, at the same time, is that even feasible? Like, I don't know. So, like, that's KVK 1 and KVK 2 guide. KVK 3 is really account specific. Like, you have to look at someone's account. How are you not able to see markers in Ceroli? So, I have all the markers turned off right now. What are you placing? There's 1, 2, 3 markers down. Can I see it? No. What do you have placed? I can't see it. Oh no, kill him. Why is this going so slow? Because I'm bad. This is going slow. And then cavalry. KVK 1, you have a lot of options as Cav, even as a free-to-play. We got sub to Pethris, agreed, and 0 Pethris. Oh, man. I mean, that's why I built Tercia. Go for it. I'm definitely going to take a bunch of swarms this KVK. I think I have more troops this KVK, too, than I did last KVK. My gear is better. My armaments are better. Somehow doing the most damage. Yeah, we got, Toby's farm is slacking this round. King's got his Attila out here. That's kind of crazy. Said if you max out CJ, then will that be the swap choice? So it likely will be, but the beauty of doing CJ is he's smite. And so if you find yourself in a situation that you're running 2 smite, you could keep CJ, do Sun with either... Oh, he could do Sun CJ, honestly. But it just opens up the door. It just opens up the door. Like, you don't have to swap CJ. I think you probably do end up doing it if you're sticking to one march. But you could also not, and then you just have to expertise, like, one commander, let's say. And pair them. It still wouldn't be the meta, but it would be a very good march for KVK 3. You can see it's very wishy-washy in KVK 3. It's like, how many gold heads do you have? Like, all these things. What do you think about Mina with Mehmed? It's very good KVK 1. It's incredibly good KVK 1. Silver chest? Oh, gold chest! Yeah! Let's go. Oh, I love it. It's very good KVK 1. Incredibly good KVK 1. It's okay KVK 2. Okay. You know? Very squishy, I think, overall, KVK 2. But it could work in a multiple march setup. Absolutely. And then cavalry. So buy bars is definitely the route. You know what I mean? A lot of people use belly here, but I personally don't. I would advocate for a buy bars Sun. Maybe you'd be like, what the hell? Isn't Sun infantry? Of course he's infantry, but a buy bars Sun is still probably the best march for a free-to-play cav. You got double AoE. The Sun only has one skill that's infantry. And I can't really think of a better one. I mean, Bybars obviously has, or not Bybars, Belly has his advantages. And you go get some mana counts, it's harder. Yeah, fair enough. But there's definitely advantages there. However, I think I would just run Bybars Sun. The only caveat is if you can get YSG, it's the same type of thing where you slot him in and you probably drop the Sun. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. And then from there, KVK 2. So I actually think Cav is the most friendly for KVK 2 out of all the types of troops. Because if you get 5551 Saladin, so not that expensive, 5551, and you pair it with Aethel, which is a free player, right? Free to play commander. It's literally a meta march. And so you don't even need to do anything else. You just run that. God, I'm at the bottom for all these. So I think that's one of the beautiful things about Cav, is you could just run a meta, very cheap march. And that would let you also enter SOC with an insane amount of gold heads. Definitely more than infantry gets, and definitely more than archers are gonna get. Oh, I got bones. That's rough. I think you got one more, right? And then SOC is again, or KVK 3 rather, is where it gets a little more complicated. Where, you know, we have to talk about Achilles being so expensive, and, you know, now it's combo attack, and so you don't really get that synergy with all the skill damage commanders you had before. So it's a little tough. You swap Saladin, so Saladin's now gone. Which, if you didn't do YSG and you just did a 5551 Saladin, you're probably in good shape. Where you could get Achilles, and this is the Arthur versus GG debate. I honestly, and I know people don't agree with me, I would throw hands and argue that you should do Arthur. I know people are not going to love that I say that, but I just think GG is such a gimmick with what's his name? Achilles, that you run a serious risk of him not being meta after. And so I find Arthur to just be a more stable gamble because it is AoE at least. And AoE is always going to be you know, somewhere useful. 20k. Hold on. Can I? Let me actually, I'll place this manually. Oh. Will be placed within 30. Okay. And I think that's the rundown. I think I just gave the entire rundown of cavalry investment line and infantry investment line. Did I miss anything there? Or does anyone disagree? That would be more interesting, probably. And I'm more than happy to hear disagreements. Should you try and get Saladin at 5551 because you still need a secondary swap commander anyways? Wait, hold on. What was your first one again? Wait, aren't you a Cav main for KVK2? If you're a Cav main for KVK2, aren't you definitely doing it? I'm trying to remember what you... Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember what you just said you had. I could have sworn you said you were a Cav main. If you're a Cav main, you're definitely doing Saladin. Otherwise, you just don't have a commander for KVK2, because you're not doing Burt. What did we just say you're doing? I don't even remember. My brain is, like, frazzled. You said right now you have Mina 5512 and a max YSG. Well, if you're running one march, I would honestly, if you don't, okay, let me take a step back. If you have gold key commanders that are already ready to swap, then I probably would say if you care more about late game, not to do it. But if you're gonna repeat KVK2, if you're going to, you know, have a lot of time to rebuild your account, basically, I would do Saladin. And you could also do Saladin YSG, by the way. It's just usually you don't do it, or you don't have it, rather. And Aethel has this amazing synergy, because Saladin has a slow, and Aethel makes you do 20%, I think it's 20% more damage to slowed targets. So it has a really nice synergy. And I think it slows things too. I'm not entirely certain about that. Come on. We could kill him. I think I would recommend to do it. I don't think I'd be a Cav main in KVK2 without getting Saladin. On the bottom. Yikes. Yeah, the loot wasn't very cool. Alright, thank you guys. Let me open all the stuff. And then we gotta do the other account as well. Hey, got another weapon. Man, my luck is crazy. I get so many chests. I only have... Yeah, I don't have any fragments. It's just one. Slowly work on this to 4, I guess. Well, really 5, but 4. Because again, like it's another thing to consider and remember that you are... Can I show my military tech? Sure. Another thing to consider and remember is that you are, like with infantry, how they get smite, you're moving into combo after. So like you're gonna lose access to You're gonna lose access to, like, YSG is not gonna work for your KVK3. Archers. Not archers. You know what I mean. KVK3 Cav. I really need to get that other slot figured out. I've got 2 more slots I need to improve. Alright, you want to see my tech? I am goated in tech. So obviously... Oh, obviously nothing. Obviously, we've got these done. I did that in like zone 2. Military tech. Big 3 are done. We are free to play. Big 3 are done. Infantry 9 and 8. This is done. This is basically done. I can finish this whenever I want. Siege. I am a siege main. We are done with siege. The little 3. They are ready to be finished basically whenever I get Academy 25. So I'm basically a max Academy 24. And if you're questioning my speed ups, because that's like the next question to ask, I have a lot. 355 days of universals, 17 days to heal, almost 3 days of research, 63 days to train. I'm in a very good position. Really, really content with where I'm at. Really honestly no complaints at all. Really need to get the chest of siege. Not that. Oh, no. You chain a lot? Nope. I've chained maybe like once on this account, ever. You said the thing is I need 390 gold heads and you only have 261 saved up. You have 29.8k gems and pass is 5. Pass 5 is in 3 days. Okay, I hear you. Thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, I think I would consider not doing it then. Let me ask you this way then. Are you repeating KVK2? If you're repeating KVK2, you could potentially do it. Because you're just going to use them for that KVK as well, and then you'll swap them later anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So it's a little different, right? But if you aren't repeating, I'd probably skip. I would skip. So yeah, I don't chain, I answered that. After City Hall 25, as long as you have Alliance Center 25, the real choke point you get is Castle, where you need like 200,000 gems to finish it. So like, I don't think I'm getting Academy to 25 anytime soon. So once you get Alliance Center 25, you kind of stop with your buildings. There is value in, I will point this out, in finishing your hospital, because your hospital gives 1% health when you finish it, as well as if you look at like barracks, for instance, or archery, right, any of them, you get attack for doing it. So like there is a purpose to finishing those buildings, but it is, you know, expensive or difficult, whatever you want to say. Buildings cost a lot of resources. That's another reason I haven't done any. Yeah, I just did that. Let me open these. 41 of the RCF crates. Let's see what I get. A lot of AP, hopefully. 6,000 AP here. 500, so 6,500. 21 hours of research. Another 6 hours. 150, 200 gems. Not bad. Excuse me, not bad. Wasn't a lot of crates, so I will take that AP happily. Oh, I forgot I have a Goldie in here somewhere. 250. I guess I'll take it. Oh, how many KP I get? I think I got 60 million in my first KVK. It was very little because I had really awful opening times. They all open at like 2:40 a.m. So I wasn't really able to fight. Said, in the same realm with Chatsky and them restart? With your restart? No. Nowhere near. This is KVK2. They have another, like... They're not going to be in KVK2 till, like, August. Alright. Let me see what this is. Actually, let me place the one trooper. And then after that, I'm going to do Ceroli on my main. Oh, we need 100 more. Come on. So it's crazy how you got like 90 days of speeds in the past like 5 days. I will say though, as much as I despise to say this, Zeb was definitely more correct than I expected him to be. It is very noticeable that the gold heads or gold chests did calm down a bit after AM and all that stuff. They definitely calmed down more than I thought they would. So I will give him the, you know, thing there. Because what I've been doing out of interest is I open all my VIP every 24 hours. So like all the VIP you see in my bag is just from restart to now, or reset to now. In other words, 0 UTC to 0 UTC. Because it helps me understand the rate that I get them. Which then lets me plan when I get VIP 14, right? And so, wow, I'm top 81 right now? That's crazy. I talked too soon. And so, what that lets me do is, yeah, estimate, right? Use more than gems to know how close I'll get. Originally, during AM and just before AM, I was getting like 10,000 VIP a day. Now I'm getting around 5,000 VIP a day, 4,000. Usually around 5. Yesterday I think I got 5. The day before as well. So around 5,000 around 5,000 VIP. Since reset, so 4 hours 45 minutes, I've gotten 2,300, 450, 200, right? So still getting it. Just a lot slower than I was before. Because it's all luck, you know. Oh, that's it. No, I thought I saw purple. But yeah, it's all luck. Because I've been getting goldies. It's just a lot of them turn into speed ups. So it's like I can't really complain because speed ups are just as valuable in reality, or like gems too. Like, if you remember, I did my egg stream less than a week ago, whenever egg was. I think it was last weekend, right? So, less than a week ago. And I have 21,000 gems again. And I was basically zeroed on gems. I think I had like 5,000 left or something. So, you know, considering I did occupy camps, which is like 500 gems, but we've done about 15,000 gems. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's go build. One true. Okay, hold on. Okay. It pains me not being able to farm that. Said, yeah, when you get your new account, you're 100% migrating it to an A seed to get speeds and contribute. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. So that should be good. I think we're all set with that. Oh, I wonder who that is. Alright, let's go to the main. For all you in SOC, we're going to do SOC now. And I will share it. Or KVK4, I think, can join too. We're going to share this. I'm going to mute for 30 seconds. So I can go grab a water. And then I'll be right back. Let me put a note. Grabbing water. BRB. Get visible. I will be back in like literally 30 to 45 seconds. No, really shouldn't be much more. What can I do? Just click this. See what I get. Nope. Alright, I'll be right back and I will read any chats and questions when I get back. Be right back. Alright. Alright. Whew. Alright, what did I miss? Let's see. The original Kingdom fight lasted 2 hours. That is brutal. I gotta re-up this. I got a day left. So at least you can get enough resources for really good performance. Yeah, that's true. The money's definitely tighter on that, for sure. Did I win? Hey, we won! Let's go! Oh, wow. Oh, they're pretty weak. Skarn beat me. Apex wrecked me. Not bad, though. Hey, Kemoth, how you doing? I hope you have a good day, too, man. Not bad. We won this. Who am I against? Oh, shit. I didn't... Oh, no, I did. Let me see who I'm against. I'm curious. And then we're going to do this Ceroli. Okay, here... 28-27. So he's much... Ooh, he's got Sun Tzu, though. I don't love that for me. He does have Sun Tzu, but his power is a lot less than me. What is this? Oh, wow, I could see his actual numbers. Interesting. I mean, he's got the Huo Arthur. He doesn't have Achilles. He's too... Okay, it'll be interesting. I should beat him. I mean, I am relatively significantly stronger. We'll see. Challenges. Oh, I think I have 2 epic armaments to open on my restart. I'll do that later. Grab some speeds. So we, I think, find out our opponents at reset. I don't know that for sure. We're about to enter KVK on this account too. Chain will snap if they move far. Oh, and then you can't heal. Ay. Alright, we'll give it a try, and if it gets too annoying, we're gonna stop. Invite. Let's close this. I think only Obito and Boom can join this potentially if they want. I think. I don't know if anyone else can. You're all welcome to, though. This is my main and my main's kingdom. So you saw my free-to-play restart, which is what I was on earlier, for those of you that are new, if anyone is. And now we are on the big ol' main account. Getting all the chests associated with the wheel. Go down to here. Grab whatever that is. You and your troops are unstoppable. Let's go. I'm unstoppable. You heard it here first, guys. What is my points at, though? 620. Should be fine. So would you rather have a max QCH with a max YSG but only purple equipment and like no archer tech, or max Achilles but not very good secondary and have decent equipment and cap tech? Well, you should be able to fix your tech pretty quick, no? I mean, it's not even like funny how much better QSH YSG will perform. Like it's not even like same world. Let me get 2 marches here. So like I'd so much rather that. And I'd hope you could figure out the gear pretty quickly. Or the tech pretty quickly. We'll start this. Try not to kill yourself through heal, Obito. This is legendary, right? Yeah. I feel like I almost have to say QSH. Like, Cav are in such a good KVK2 place, in my opinion. Even though they're not the best 1 or 2 commanders, they're still very, like, safe in terms of what you get. But I really, QSH YSG is just god tier. I will remind you that another stipulation of that, Joshua, is that you get YSG with Max Relic. He needs Max Relic. So if you're not going to do that, that's another big demerit. What is it again? When I have the heart, it's damage? Yeah, so I can't have the heart. But yeah, the YSG does need Max Relic. That is a thing. So like right now, you're working on little 3, but have like 1 and 1 for that specific archer tech. Yeah, but the thing is, like, you'll probably get it, what, 5 and 5 with like 4 days of speed up, something, you know, totally meaningless. I'm just speaking from, you know, my head. You could check the numbers yourself, of course, and I would if I were you. But it's really only the upper tiers that's going to be costly and tough. Which matters a lot, but like I just mean it's not going to be 1 and 1 that we're comparing here. I think if you can get the relic, the performance difference is going to be so massive that it's probably like a hands down decision. I will also remind you that we are getting new archers. Like very, very soon, like March. Probably in the next month we'll know what the next archers are. So it's been too long. So you get Museum in KVK 3 and on, obviously. So the Museum buffs are what we call relics. And you get an event where you could buy with currency, and other than that you'll generally get currency through very miscellaneous ways. Like you get some daily from just doing dailies. There's a lot of different ways. Let me click this. Yeah, does that make sense? Was that clear? If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. How is Obito getting so smacked here? Are you healing when you're not supposed to be healing? Maybe. I'm not sure. Said yeah, thanks. Okay, great. Yeah, there's so many new mechanics moving through this game that are just like very different than anything you get before. You can go to sleep. Alright, have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, these late night streams definitely are tough. It's midnight for me. But yeah, have a good night. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm going to look at my March plan as well. I was talking it out with Oob, actually, if you know him. He's often on my Discord, and he's been in a handful of my streams. And I kind of agreed with him on a plan. So I'm going to now look at the skills in a bit and see if my plan does in fact make sense. Because I was just talking from memory, which I'm pretty good at doing. Like in terms of commanders, because I know their skills pretty well. But I don't always get it right. Close one. Yeah. Got this one though. This wasn't like the sponge, was it? I wonder if I could check that. Okay. That isn't the sponge, right? I can't figure it out. I'm not gonna go look. It's fine. Arlesia. Let's go here. But yeah, it's definitely exciting going into Zone 6 in less than 3 weeks now. 3 weeks now, we'll pretty much know the result in my KVK, which is kind of wild to say out loud. And this KVK on my main will be in full swing. But definitely exciting. Lots of cool stuff coming up. For content and just fun. Like, I've been dying for a good fight and a good kingdom. So, my main's had some really bad matchmaking. And honestly, some perhaps not perfect Diplo. Because at the end of the day, like, you gotta try to make your matchmaking work, even though Lilith hates us. But my restart account is in a much more fun situation where I think it is relatively fair. But I do need another look at 04, because 04 had this crazy Kraken push today, just for no good reason. Well, Obito, I am assuming you have to go, because you just dropped out of the Ceroli. But I don't know, man. Make sure you do your real life stuff, you know? Your work. You gotta get that all in. It's important. It's very important. That's how you get your ROK funds, by being successful. Can't be getting Lucerne if you're not successful, you know? It's the vibe. But I do need to re-up my gem supply. I really, really hate doing it before the KVK recharge. But I don't have a choice. It's either I pass up on it or I do it. And I really would hate to pass up on a gem supply. So I don't know. I do not know. Well, I will not comment on your family, so that's all for you to comment. That one is all for you. I realized I wasn't hitting there. I was reading something. Whoops. How do I'm so confused. Email. Couldn't find the message. Alright, great. Super helpful. Very, very helpful. Now you've got to kill all the stragglers here. Let's go to this. Let's go there. Oh god, my phone. I just like chucked my phone. Aye. Grab it. Okay. Oh, damn. Alright. That's okay. Wow. The Heat lost tonight. Miami Heat throwing the game for me. Ay, ay, ay. How dare you? So, can I do this? Yeah, that's not worth it. Who am I feeling right now? I can do that. I'm down for that. Where's the payout? There we go. Well, we'll go with that. I'm good with that. Alright. Now, those rewards are more like it, am I right? Even on the KVK1 account, it's so bad. It's like, hey. Alright, I'll see if you want to join back in. Oh, you're going to finish a bit late? Alright, I'll give you a minute. Let me grab more AP. Yeah. Anyone else have any questions while we wait for Obito? Anyone else has got KVK2 questions, swap questions, account questions? Oh shit, today's barb day. What is our limit? I gotta look. Can't get 6 million. That'll be fine. I won't do that. 6 mils is my limit. Oh, someone joined. Is this Obito? Can we start? Yes, it is. And then I think we've got 3 more after this one. Oh, no, it's 3 including. That's not terrible. So then, matchmaking phase. In 18 hours, I find out my match, guys. Also, if anyone in here is doing tides right now, like queuing, let me know. Because we may throw the gauntlet at each other, you know? And I think that's always fun. Fighting people that jump in chat. It's always a good time. Same with allying, but you know, fighting them is generally more fun. But yeah, I'm very excited for tomorrow's vid, and I'm very interested to see how people receive it, I guess is the word I'll use. If it's something people find incredibly entertaining and interesting, or you know, maybe they want it more structured. We'll see. Tomorrow's vid is going to be very, very experimental. Definitely excited to see what people think. They all died in 5 minutes. Yeah, I got super lucky with my 2 randoms. Barbs are marauders. Are you talking about for crystals? Someone showed me math that said that it is... Oh god, I just read what Obito said. Someone showed me math that said that it's not worth it, and that barbs are in fact better still for crystals. I was shown that. If I get in a 1365 KVK, I will cry myself to sleep. Why am I even running? What am I doing? Oh, it's this. That's why. Oh god, I got my stages mixed up. Oh, we're gonna fail this. This guy's dead. Obito's about to die. Obito is dead. Oh, what happened? How much health does he have? All right, we're gonna have to re-queue. It's a loss. There's only 2 of us. Come on, Obito. I will quite literally call it KVK if we're not allied with them. I mean, how do you even get a fair KVK if they're the only Imperium? Oh, wow. We'll be fine. There's 290 kingdoms. There's a lot more kingdoms they could put with them than... Yeah, we'll be more than fine. Match. Minimize. Do you want to take a look at my bag? Yeah, it's not terrible, but it definitely could be better. The speed ups are the only concern on this account right now. Like, my resources are okay. Like, if I'm gonna go into my bag, which is okay with me. And so, it won't really kill me. A lot of healing on these guys. This is a really bad choice. Because you have to then time it, which you just can't do with the healed kill thing. Kai, what's up? You said, do I use dailies on CM or Saladin? And when do I use gold heads on Saladin? So I would just use the gold heads right before we're gonna fight Zone 6. I don't think we're gonna get much of a Zone 5 fight. Obviously you should not be doing more than 5-5-5-1. Just, you know, I'm sure you know it. You know this stuff, but just gotta say it. So 5-5-5-1. And then dailies on CM or Saladin. Is Saladin in the dailies? That would shock me if he's already in dailies. I can't check right now. Oh, in 5 days. Really? Wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. Would not have guessed that. Shit. Kill it. Oh my god, guys. What is going on here? Am I tossing them? Am I tossing this? Ay. Let me see what I messaged you. Hold on. Said all of them? Interesting. Wow, okay. So I forgot what we told you to swap. Was it Martel and Saladin? I'll say right now, getting Martel Expert is pretty damn important if you are using Martel. Which I know that was our March plan. Swap, you're doing CM and CC. So yeah, I would do Martel then. If Martel's not done and you're putting him in the swap, he has a super powerful expertise as well. I would do him. Oh shoot, my preset's off. I could have 234k troops. I have 230. Damn. Are these steps always blue? That looks weird. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't do Martel, personally. I mean, Saladin can eat more gold heads, and you could do them on the wheel. Oh, we have to break the chain. Did we break the chain there, or did we just eat damage? It looks like we ate damage. That one may have been my bad. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, that's my bad. I wasn't familiar with this. That guy's dead. Hopefully you don't get a chain over in here. It looks like someone knows what they're doing with the heal, though. That's good. You're not sure you'll get CM Expert by fight? Depends on gold key luck. Well, how far are you? I don't remember how far you are. I mean, you said you're using him. Oh, shit. You said you're using him, and we... Or I know we said you're using him. So he's got to be relatively decent. 5544. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely buying dailies for CM. 60 in. And you don't have the gold heads to finish. Oh, I guess you wouldn't. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't say to do that. Fuck. Run! Where's the barb? Okay. Can't heal with the heart. No, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. This guy just basically killed himself. You have the gold heads, you have like 800. I gotta be honest, since they're your swap commanders, I think I'd do it. Like, use dailies for Martel. do the wheel for Saladin, but right before we have real Zone 6 fight, where it's going to be like all your resources and all that stuff, I would gold head both. Is that a hot take? I mean, that's like another, I don't know if you're going to spend every day, but that's another like 17 days or something of Martell dailies. And yeah, I think I would do it. And then you're just going to swap them anyway, so it's not even a bad value. It's not like it's value you're not getting back later. We lost our Huo. I don't have a chain, do I? No. Yeah, you'll probably do that. Yeah, I think that makes sense for you. I mean, you're in a very good position. You have so many gold heads. You're very far along. Another thing you could do, Kai. Oh wait, no, you can't. Never mind. I was gonna say MG. You can't do MG. Come on, he's so close to dead. I don't think we need to get in that, right? Because I don't think he bursts again. Snaps went in the bubble. I don't think we needed that. Come on, 3%. Kill it. 1%. Come on. So close. 0.1. 0.1. Yeah, let's go. Snaps 1366. Why do you get all the smart randoms? I don't know, man. You seem to attract these dummies. Okay. Oh god, I never remember which one's Cav and... Oh, no. Not BQ. Get your ass back in my city, BQ. Jesus Christ. You see how it is? You're just gonna match? I mean, listen, man. We failed 2 in a row. I don't have the patience for this. I'll do the next one with you, Obito. I'll do the next one with you. I got you. Oh, it is reduced. Alright, I gotta do the moon. The next one, Obito, I got you. The other guy wouldn't move away. You can't help that. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Next one, we're doing together. Same with this commander. If we fail on this run, we're doing it together. I said commander. You know what I mean. I will, right after this run, we will do it together. It's honestly more so than anything. It's just annoying waiting the minute. But, like, that's okay. Then what I'll probably do is... what do I want to do, actually? Let me think. I do want to look at the commanders. I'll probably do that after this. Or after, like, I'm done with Ceroli. Because I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want for my restart. Obviously, I'm Siege main. But being a Siege main isn't necessarily as simple as it may seem. Because the choices is very difficult. And I have to like toy around with the fact that they get new siege way after I'm done with my swap. So it's like borderline torturing me. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Someone died. Actually, I just realized I can't tell for shit if I have a chain or not. Hopefully I have no chain. I like cannot even remotely tell. The good news is my AoE is gonna hit both because I have the circle with Achilles. We're gonna eat some this spike though. Come on, point two, finish it, kill him. Yeah. All right, I got one or two more. One more. Quest, invite, deadweight. All right, Obito. We're gonna run it down. There we go. Okay, perfect. Did the barbs. Ooh, can I get to here and do an opening in the stream? I can't do my power. Sunset I can do. Train I'm not doing. Build. We'll take another look after. There's a lot of little things I could do right now. Alright. Alright, Obito. This is the time to run it down. I just realized you're like right under 200 mil. Or 200 mil. 100 mil. I think you were 97. I see. No. Haha, I've got 234. You've got 213. Must suck. Alright. I gotta figure it out though. So does anyone who has the membership tier or any membership tier want to... Wow, did I just take a whole bunch of damage? Why am I taking so much damage? Why did I just take so much damage? Did I have a chain and I didn't see it? What just happened? Oh, no, 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 the heart's bad. Oh, shit. I didn't even think of that. You can't take the heart with this mode. Oh. I was chained? Uh-oh. So I'm just a noob. I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Thanks, Lee. I didn't realize. My bad. They should put the... Oh, that would be so cool. They should put the imprisoned... Uh-oh. I see you that time. They should put the imprisoned thing on your screen. Don't heal in the heart shelling? Yeah, I know. That one I know. I didn't realize, or not realize, but consider that this is also a heal. And so, like, Obito's gonna, like, die to this. But, like, we also can't take the... I can't take the damage and I can't take the healing. So, like, now I'm gonna heal. It's kind of tough in that way. This one's weird. Look over here. Obito's slacking. I am top 1 currently. Obito's top 3. He's literally... Oh, shit. Alright, we broke that chain quick. We're all within like a percent. Obito's doing... Oi! Obito top 1 the skill cycle. Let's go, Obito. What I was gonna say is if people wanted, you can just let me know. I have to figure out what commander pairing I'm doing on my restart when I swap, which is a bit of a conversation. I talked with Oob a lot today about it. Oh, this guy's gonna die. Bro, you're gonna die. Don't do this. Or you could just get a healer. Not quite. The thing is, Nathan, is when we have a heart effect, all healing is negated and 100% of it is turned into damage. So that is the problem. Oh, you're talking about commanders, QSH or Siege? Yeah, you'll hear me talk about it. You'll hear me talk about it. I went pretty in detail with Oob, so I have like a pretty good idea of it. But yeah. This QSH sucks, man. This Baggio guy. Only 10% on a DPS is crazy. No, give me the heal now. You're now farming up from City Hall 23. Uh-oh. Obito, we're chained. Get a heal now. That's good. I imagine you're getting pretty close to your KVK though. I will warn you, make sure you don't get kicked out. Make sure you do not get kicked out of your kingdom. Because you gotta have stuff to fight too, you know? We are not doing much damage to this guy. Yeah. Oh god, it's the heart. Dude, so can you never get the heart with the dagger in cycle? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Give me a heal. Alright, I got one heal. You'll be fine. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I would just hate for you to not understand or be prepared for that. So many players don't even know it's coming. Alright, now he's in like rage mode, so this is going to be tough. This is where a good healer is massive. Like one that knows how to time the heart. Because you can just tank all this damage. Like Obito can't really tank it. Same with this guy. So they're like kind of caught in a state where they're not even that useful. Like, I'm just gonna die. Like that's fine. There's no point in just running around. 16%. Yeah, couldn't heal because it was what's it called? Alright, carry me guys. Carry me to freedom. Let me be done with Ceroli. I do not care for this Ceroli. I do enjoy Golden Kingdom, but this is not my Golden Kingdom. Very different. The only thing you're worried about is your speed ups, but you should be okay. Yeah, I think this KVK I planned to save around 300 days. Though I did end up having more, but 300 was the save amount. So that was my only thing. Oh, 7%. How much health you guys got? 6%, 30%. Alright, can this guy with 30% do the last 7%? Nope. Did he hit rage? He may have. Here. Nope. Invite. Obito. This game sucks. Yeah, so Kai just said this. Fancy Karate, a Kraken in our ally kingdom, randomly pushed 100 mil today for like no reason. Obito, are you done or are you joining in? Just let me know, because I will random queue. Usually when I get frustrated, I just finish on normal. Minimize. We're almost there. The only thing is, like, the rewards are honestly decent. Like, as much as I hate it too, the rewards are half good. So, it's unfortunate, but it's hard to pass up. I mean, you really can't. Like, you could do normal so you don't miss out on too much, but yeah. I also took a whole bunch of damage early because I didn't realize, but I'll actually put a marker down. Avoid healing dagger when heart. Who do I have chain with? I see the fire, I don't see a chain. Okay. Well, it's already like a basically restart run. I don't see how that just happened. Like, what did I miss there, guys? I don't get it. You'll tell me when you're fighting if I'd like to spectate. I'd love to spectate. If I'm not doing other stuff, I will definitely spectate. Yeah, like, you two have the chain. Like, how did I have chain there? This guy's already dead, so I must have killed him. We're doing damage. I was gonna say we're gonna have to restart, but we are doing damage. This Garp guy is doing a lot. He's doing work. Oh fuck, we're dead. Man, I'm playing this event like an absolute noob. So make or break your account. I actually was talking earlier about how KVK1 isn't terribly make or break, but if you do think you're on the brink of make or break already, then yeah, it is. Then it is, for sure. God, this Garp guy is hard carrying us. It's crazy. Unfortunately, he's so close to dead. It's kind of unfortunate. Hey, Mafu just joined. What's up, Mafu? And all of Mafu's people. What's up? What's up? You're watching me fail this event with Obito on repeat, as always. Welcome, welcome. Just watching me fail, fail, fail. This one's usually super easy, but the fact that you can't grab the heal makes it very awkward. Yeah, Obito, I'm thinking I give it one more try and then I just drop it to normal. That's my plan. MLG Matt, what's up? How you doing? Solaraku said, oh, we gotta be brothers. We do sound similar. This event is so hard this time around. Yeah, I did the other 5. I did the other 5 out of the 6. I'm just, this one level is wrecking me. I also, like, keep making mistakes as well. It's not just the people I'm matching with, it is me. But I swear I'm, like, trying. But I also don't think the chains always show up. That's the confusing part. Yeah, no worries, Obito. It's all good. Because in the beginning of this round, I swear, I went on fire, I took a ton of damage. I didn't see any chains. Either I'm blind, which is totally possible, or I don't know. Garp is like hard carrying this one though. Go for a heal. Yeah, Young said save yourself. Do normal. Yeah. Everyone stay in front. Does that work? Look for fire above your head. Oh, there we go. Goodbye. Alright, come on, Garp. Carry me to victory. How close is he? So he has fire on him, but no chain. Or they must have saw a chain because he ran away. I don't know. You think Arthur Achilles is better for Ceroli? Possibly. I think you're very likely right. Hey, welcome everyone who's subbing. I think you're very likely right. The thing is, my gear is on GG, and there is no world that I'm going to change it and remember. So I left it on him. It's easier to see if I look for the fire above my head. Well, hopefully they're going to hard carry me, which I think he is right now, so that I don't have to do this event again. Let me see. Yes, Garp, hard carry. I think I murdered Milk Tea, so I'm not even going to make fun of him. I'm not going to lie, I think I murdered him with my chain. Oh, he didn't even get rewards. Damn. I think I murdered him and he got nothing. Yikes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so now that we have a whole bunch of people, you're going to hear some psycho talk because I got to plan my free-to-play siege main. I need food on this account. Hold on. Actually, I need stone. That's what I need right now. I got to plan out my free-to-play siege main that I'm doing. And what my swaps are going to look like there. So that was my next item on the agenda. Right after I send out my gatherers. Doesn't really matter what I do. I don't really care about the gems in terms of farming. Get some gold. So this is what I was thinking, right? It's a very awkward world for Siege. You said when they leave, they don't get rewards. If he had stayed and watched, he would have. I just think he had lower than 1%. So he didn't get it. Because he died instantly. Like, actually instantly. I think that was the problem this time for him. Only one. Wow. Okay, so the problem with my siege right now... is that we get new siege in June, right? There's new siege in June. So, what I don't get the ability to do is wait for my swap. Because swap comes around way before June for me. So I don't really have much of a choice. What I do get the choice of... Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Is what do I want to do with my swaps? So, I have Martel. I am a siege main. So I'm inclined to do Gaja, right? You have to do Gaja, Cordoba, that's siege meta. Now, I don't think that Gaja is as important as Cordoba. I don't think he is. Kinda sucks to say that I may not get him. What I was thinking of doing is swapping for LC, expertising LC, running LC with Martel, and having Martel with full relic, and then running a 5-1-1-1 Gaja with an expert Cordoba. Now, I know it's very far from perfect. Where the hell is Cordoba? Is this him? No, it's Alfonso. I do have him unlocked. It's Bobber. Where is Cordoba? What in the world? Am I being crazy here? Oh, right here. That was weird. But I do think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get expert Cordoba. I'll run 5-1-1-1 Cordoba. Or sorry, 5-1-1-1 Gaja with an expert Cordoba. Because frankly, I think his expert skill is more important. And I will then expertise LC and run him with my Martel. Because I can't invest in another one on my free-to-play. It's just not happening. And frankly, I think Cordoba has a far better skill tree. Or skills, not skill tree. I think his skills are far more important. Another idea that was suggested to me was not doing Gaja at all and keeping Catherine. I didn't like that because Catherine doesn't have smite damage synergy, which, you know, obviously when you do Cordoba, it is smite, which is kind of the point of having Gaja. So I think I'm doing Gaja Cordoba 5-1-1-1 expert and expert LC paired with whatever the guy's name is. You do Catherine and Gonzalo? How is it? Because that was one of the things that I was talking about doing. How does that do? Because it would save me, you know, whatever, 50 gold heads, which on my free-to-play is kind of massive. I'm very curious, MLG Matt, how is that? That was one of the things I was debating, so. Ooh, I could do this, right? Ooh, okay, hold on. Said, well, you don't have good equipment and armaments? Oh, gotcha. So that's not going to be a fair test, is basically what you're telling me. That's okay. That's totally fair. I'm glad you have the heads up to say that. And you don't have Gonzalo Max. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it may end up just being what makes most sense for my account anyways, so I may have to do it even though it's not the best. Because again, the real problem at its core is that we're getting another siege in June, which is after my swap. So I don't really have freedom. I like that I have 3.9 million, by the way. Curious what the most is. I have 3.9 million. I feel like that's a pretty significant number. One of these. Let's see, did I get it? Yeah. Oh no, what did I get? Alright. Vegetation stones. I need one more. Oh wait. Oh no, I need another. Okay. You heard about Mr. Siege, Narcissus, and Gonzalo is better than Catherine and Gonzalo? Interesting. I guess the concept there is you're balancing a damage base, which is Gonzalo, with the tankiness that is... Well, not, you know, obviously he's not tanky, but the more tankiness, which is Narcissus. It's an interesting ideology. I mean, if the truth is that epics are usable here, then I have both. Like, I could just test it. You know what I mean? So, holy shit. Ooh, a double! A double scroll, too. I don't love it on the scroll slot, but we got a lot of stuff here. 3.4 attack, I don't need. 3.4 health. I need all damage. Emblem is most important. Okay. We gotta get the 3 other ones. All the other stuff was useless here. It said buy every head for the pre-KVK trading heads? Forgot what it's called. Pre-KVK trading heads. RCF? Is that what we're referring to here? Alright, let's see what we get here. Let's start with the others that are not doubles. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that's done. I don't think I needed this. Damn. Well, that's something. Did not need this. Alright. Guess that's that. I'll lock evasive. Let's see what the double scroll is. If it's not legendary or rare, this is totally useless for me. Yep. This is useless. I'll add it to my horde. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god, all my doubles. All of my scroll doubles. Oh my god. How frustrating. Raider, huh? What slot is that? What? Did I get an upgrade here? No. Could re-roll it, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't need this one. I don't even know why I locked that. That's not worth locking. And then this one, I already transmuted. Yeah, it's not an upgrade. Alright, well, that was, so now all my pities are kind of done. That was my last pity there. I just finished Wedge. So now all of the stuff I get is just saving. Alright, that's not bad. So the only reason your siege is bad is because you're trying to get Arthur XPs with Achilles. You're not a siege man. Oh yeah, no one should be a siege main. I mean, my main account is a cav main. It's not like crazy good, and I'm not a rally garrison, but I am a cav main. So like I have like very mediocre stuff for my other 4 marches. I'm a 4 marcher, if that wasn't obvious. Like very weak overall. I do have butterfly as of recent. I pulled this. Double in script with butterfly. But you know, it's not crazy. My other stuff is better. We got Hunter, my Wedge archers. Definitely much better than my cav, ironically. With very good other inscriptions. This is kind of funny because I use a purple. But the purple has okay stats on it. So 5% all damage. Kind of struggle to get rid of that. Warflames, Raider, Toppler. And Nevsky. Pretty mid. Insane health. I got 7% from these two. So 18.5% health. You're waiting for Cav Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. You said you won't share your stuff or your cav main? Yep. You know what? I'm gonna feel horrible if you do, so let's not. I know it's very mid. It's very mid, but it is what I have. And I am also a mid BC. Of course I got the Knights thing. Oh my god, I got a legendary mat. Okay, I'll take it. 34 keys for a legendary piece. For those of you that joined, because now we got all of Mothlu's people, which probably have a good mix of SOC. I am doing matchmaking, and at reset, we find out our cav. Oh my god. We find out our KVK. So if anyone's registering for tides, I hope we get to, you know, run together. That would be fun. So let me know if you're registering for tides. I find out at reset if I'm fighting you. Now, let's go look at the free-to-play Siege Main. MLG Matt said you're waiting for your Cav Wheel of Fortune. Plus, your kingdom is in KVK 9, and you joined in at KVK 5 or 6. Wow, that's very late. Yeah, that's crazy. Solaraku. I'm probably butchering that, but you have top 5 armament set from Chadsky's Best of the Best. Damn. Fortunately, you don't have the gear. Wow. Was it... Well, I'm sure it was money. I was going to say crazy luck or just money. But there's no such thing as just crazy luck, so... So this is now my restart siege. We can look at all of it. I also want to see where our ally Kraken ended up pushing today. Some big names in here. Prakonda is a big name. DS is a big name for my region. You have 0 Kingdom Select themes? Wow, okay. My main has the first tier. What are we at? Almost 3,000 today already? Not bad. So this is my current... Ooh, hold on. Let me do this before I forget. This is my current gearing on my free-to-play. I will be swapping this. I just haven't done it in my preset. So I'm plus 75. Let's just do it. Hello? Okay, that was weird. I'm plus 75 on this. I'm plus 75 on the helmet. I just need one more blueprint of either. Unfortunately, they're not in Hammer, which, like, sucks. So I can't even get them from Hammer. Yeah. So plus I got zeroed from my own kingdom for not participating when your city hall wasn't high enough. Well, that does kind of suck. These I'm keeping for the attack. I decided that was in fact meta. Even though I do have the blueprint for the other stuff. But yeah, so once this is done, that'll look much nicer. Then this will also help. I did go leadership because you do not have engineering gear until SOC. So this I'll just eventually move to my second set of gear for Siege. I did crit it and do engineering because I am that guy. So we do have the crit engineering leadership weapon. And yeah, so I tier 2'd that the other day. We just got drums from doing a max egg. And we have the boots for leadership. 2-set leadership right now. Yep. And we got 17 fragments. So, not bad. I'm super happy with it. I did get incredibly good luck on my armaments. Calm is like, okay. But War Hunger is great. Cohesive is great. Eclipsed is fine. It's not really that important. But War Hunger and Cohesive are wonderful, and my stats are fantastic. For a free-to-play in KVK2, it's ridiculous. So, I am incredibly happy. I did pull this, a Cohesive Eclipse double. And I haven't managed to... Yeah, I don't have any stones. But I haven't managed to get these yet. So, that is big room for improvement there. I've got room for improvement on this one. And these two are good, it's just low stat rolls. So I'm trying to improve this. I don't need this. I'm trying to improve this. And yeah. But outside of re-rolling this, I really should wait because of the pity. 76. Here we go. Let's see. What do I even need? I need to farm in territory. That's what I need. So this is our king. DS, he's 317 mil. Our ally, he pushed insane today. I think the bot account, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure it is. Because the KP is incredibly dead KP. But in the last 2 weeks' time, he's pushed, I think, 220 million power in the last 2 weeks. At least 220 million. So, yeah. But yeah, dead weight KP, so it's a very, very interesting KVK2. DS owns like 5 accounts here that are all Kraken whale accounts. Our alliance is at 7.4 billion before Zone 5 opens. So I'm pretty hyped. We got a nice KVK on our hands. And I would love to see it if you want to share it. Let me see if I can manage to do this. Because I just need to beat 1 tier and I could open. Kill some barbs. Help build a flag. Win sunset 5 times. Eee. Not like these. How many do I get for the sunset? 50? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I got 100. Alright, let me see if I can do this. It's gonna be hard for me. You need the chords. Okay. 1149, 1132. And then this is my seed. You can see it up here. S11412. The kingdom is 3908. 3908 is the kingdom. You can see it all on the screen. Alright. Let me... What was I doing? Oh, this is what I was doing. You sent your stuff to the main? Yeah, I'll take a look at that too. Oh shit, I already did it. Alright, well, hold on. Hold on, what else can I do? I'll do this. I am a very impatient player. I literally could just wait, but I want to open it right now, so I'm doing it. Send your stuff. Yeah. We'll take a look at that. Let me open these. We'll look at the guy's siege. Give me something good. Nope, nothing good. I need to replace this slot really bad. Nothing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really need an upgrade for this slot right here. I just need to re-roll that. It's not too big of a deal. Yeah. Oh well. Didn't I pull something on Arch? No. Maybe it was this. Evasive and 1.6. Yeah, that's gotta be better. I have to make that change. I think the horn. But the horn is worse. So I won't do that. Alright, let's take a look at your siege. Got Gonzalo here. Get the normal bone stuff, though you didn't crit it, which is a little surprising. Maybe you're saving gold or something. But yeah, that's the normal bone setup. Got the gathering speed. Then I think this is like useless. Because you're never gonna really be inflicted with the control effect on siege. I don't think this does anything, right? Because what control effects are gonna work at ranged against you? Like, it'll only work if the marches catch up to you. You're not too invested. No, I know. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Catherine. Oh, Catherine's got some nice stuff. I looked at the wrong one first. Wait, but wait, I'm confused. Do you run 2 siege? Oh, okay, here we go. This is much better. Do you run 2 siege? I'm confused. Whenever it receives healing or a shield, it deals 2% extra damage. Catherine's your primary? Wait, so why does he have gear? Why do you have gear and armaments on him then? 1 siege march? Yeah, that's what I would have expected. Oh, spiked is really nice though. But why do you have gear and armaments on him? Nice. Yeah, this is nice. Hello, Fletcher. So, I don't know, I thought that would work. I mean, just for the interest of saying this, or not obviously, I'll just say it. Just for the interest of saying this, in this game, only your equipment and armaments on the main march and talents. Equipment, armaments, and talents on the main march are the only thing that work together. You could have anything or nothing on the secondary, it doesn't matter. Just gotta say that. The only thing that does matter is the skills. But otherwise, he's not using any of that blue gear or the armaments you put on him. Ooh, an auto crit? I'll take it. Even though it's wind sweat, which is cheap, I'll still take it. Your best cav. Not gonna lie, I haven't seen the blazing axe in a long time. Got wind sweat. Got the nice pants. Pants are very nice. I wonder if it's a little too speedy even. It's not bad. Not a bad start, you know? 5551. Let me see. The talent of the secondary also does work. Yes, correct. The only thing that works in the secondary commander is the skills itself. That is the only thing that works. Yeah, free-to-play life, guys, is a rough life. This is a completely free-to-play account. Completely free-to-play. A Siege main free-to-play. I am that insane. That out of my absolute mind. Alright, I'll two march this. That's fine. What I am hoping for is to get VIP 14 before we get to Zone 6. That would be a pretty good goal. See any map developments? I doubt it. They kind of left this whole area barren. Yeah, I guess they'll take it later. So this is a 3v5 KVK. My analysis and discussion vids on it are coming out, well, yesterday and tomorrow. We are up here, here, and here versus the world. It's 3v5. We are the 3. We are a 7.4 billion alliance in Zone 4. The only thing is we are mainly a 1 alliance kingdom. Like, we have a support alliance, 4 billion, very respectable. But the one we're against, our main enemies, the top 1 power in the KVK, has a 5.8, a 5.1, and oh no, it's right here, 3.5. I thought they lost a bunch of people. 3.5 and a 3. So they're like a 3-ish alliance kingdom, whereas we are like 1.5. But it'll be interesting. We got interesting KVK upon us here. Let me go look at Solar's stuff, and then we're going to go back. Do I think the kingdom in the bottom left can do a 1v2? So, funny you asked that. I discussed that incredibly in detail in my video that comes out tomorrow. But what I will say, and unfortunately I did record that, 2 days ago or something, so it doesn't talk about this. But the one in the bottom left, my ally, has a Kraken who just pushed 315 million power. So that's one thing. The other thing to consider, if you're like, oh, well, that's just a Kraken, what about the kingdoms? One of those 2 kingdoms they're fighting has 0 tier 5. 0 tier 5. It is, I have no idea how they ended up in our bracket. Maybe they migrated out, honestly, is probably the right answer. Solar. Oh god, dare I even look. This is his GG. Fully done with everything besides these. Oh my god. Has it been biting you to not have all damage? Were you considering switching to all damage at all? I mean, this is insane, obviously. But I gotta ask, The other thing, Fletcher, that my kingdom and our main enemy, 98, we each are absolutely tied. We are tied with 75 tier 5 in each kingdom. Each have 75. So you got Bluster again. We got 2 Blusters in a row we looked at today. Oh, it is a nice 2%. There you go. Yeah. Definitely got to get that, well, even if you don't have Butterfly, the causative would be nice. It's very nice, though. Oh. Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize you sent me this. Let me just look at this. Oh, you're in SIP. I didn't know you were in SIP. Yeah, very good. Butterfly is your next gold. Gotcha. Infantry is very nice. I'm missing 2 accessories, it looks like. Wow, no accessories? What a dead weight, man. That's repairings. You made updates? Yeah, sure. I'm sure. Yeah, let me look at it here. I'll do it properly. You took the time to send it to me, so I'll look properly. Ragnar. Hunter, Brutal, and Defiant. Pretty normal, honestly. Like, very, very, very good. But that doesn't blow me away. It's okay. Fearsome, Warhunger, Focus Fire. Focus Fire is nice. Wow, that's a nice double. Holy. That's a Fearsome Warhunger double. That's solid. And it's very easy to get a flag slot, too. Yeah, this could be a really nice set. Some low rolls. Want to see your Kingsland? Sure. Sure, absolutely. Here. This is the last one I was sent. Poplar, Brutal. Okay, this is the other one. Yeah, that's freaking solid, man. Super solid. The Milton's nice on it. He was an expert, which is not the biggest deal for BQ. I will be going back to my restart, though. So I'm hoping you sent it there, which is probably what you did. Because that's where you sent the other stuff. Let's see. The double emblem on BQ is wild. I hope that's the one I looked at earlier, because I do not want to have to go back. But yeah, it was, what was it? Warhunger and something? I don't remember, but it was very good. So most of your allies are on downtime right now? Okay, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. It's 1:06 a.m. on a work day. I am a great worker, I promise you. So let's see if I could do this without absolutely murdering my computer. You guys are... top bottom? Looks like a top bottom KVK, right? GG computer. Yeah, this is not it. So it's top bottom because you guys got a nice grab over here. Even though you're definitely getting burnt and built into, it is top bottom. Yeah, there's a reason I'm not in a, I don't even want to try Imperium, and it's because I can't even watch, much less play. So I would have done a bunch of spectating streams with the 93 489 KVK, but the quality would have been so bad that it wouldn't have even been enjoyable. Well, this is interesting though. This is a massive grab over here, but they're definitely spinning it. The only good news is that the line for this is like super well protected. Said S tier, even though I should be in like a C or B tier. Yeah, well, it's definitely a good KVK going on. It's great when you get the back and forth like this. And the thing is, like, a line like this isn't terribly scary, because you'll push again from here with like double rallies and all that stuff, and you can cut it. But this is obviously the main worry point. Back flags, yeah. It'll be interesting when you guys flip into uptime again. Looks like wind is pushing them alone. Yeah. So one thing you learn about Siege is to hide behind cities. Yep, I am aware of that trick. I did that all of my last KVK. It was really funny. There was one time I was panicking because I thought I got caught. And the dude just walked straight by me. Pretty great. Alright, let me do barbs. I think once I finish with barbs, I will probably go. Let's go here. Yeah, we got a very fun KVK. I was saying to someone that I think this guy, this Kraken pushing 315 million right under DS, does put it at a little bit of a concern of, I almost feel like, betrayal later. But that's like a bridge we'll face way down the, line. So, but usually when a Kraken is in an ally kingdom and is definitely not going to have the DKP, definitely leave some room for betrayal to happen. What's up, Buzz? How you doing? No matter what you do, you always get negative reports. I mean, I think you're talking about your siege, right? The problem with your siege is just like the gear is super mid and the armaments are like okay-ish, like barely acceptable. For your KVK, right? For your KVK. And, I think the skills were lacking, right? Let me look. Yeah, 5 on 1. So it's not like it's nothing, right? But you're missing a ton for your KVK. You got a nice competitive KVK. I didn't even look at your talents. I should probably do that. I'm curious. I've developed an obsession over siege, guys. Didn't know like going against a full health march, you take 2.1k per shot while they take like 200 damage. Well, I mean, why do you not have rejuvenate? Why do you have clarity? I mean, your talents are like super wrong. Like, this is not the right talent tree at all. And like, I don't take this. I think this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Rejuvenate's a must-have. If someone told you to do this, this is what you did. Buzz said, should I GG even though you're using Arthur Achilles already? If you have a good place to put your Arthur, then it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not going to criticize you doing March Speed. Some people swear by March Speed. But the whole thing with Siege that I've learned is it's all about your Rage engine. And so not having Rejuvenate here is a crazy take. Other issue, just to be like super obvious for a second. Clarity. You realize that this amplifies skill damage, right? So by this amplifying skill damage, if I go right, oh god, this is so annoying. I should have done it the other way. With that amplifying skill damage, Mr. Gonzalo over here is not doing skill damage. So you're like totally not amplifying your Gonzalo, like in the slightest. Can I send you a siege commander so you could copy that? Unfortunately, I cannot, because the only one I also have is Catherine. And the problem with Catherine is that, you know, like I said, it's skill damage. So, like, when I get to Gonzalo, I'm going to be switching this up. Yeah, no problem, Matt. I'm just explaining what's wrong with it. Just to see the talents. I could do it on my main, I suppose. I could go to my main and do the talents. Buzz, you want to send me your stuff? Buzz has like 1 trillion accounts, so I'm sure he's got a siege main somewhere in there. Let me look. Let me look. Hold on. If you're running, let's say you're running Catherine primary, and you're using Gonzalo, you're still going to obviously get this, max that. If you want March speed, you can. Some people swear by it, so that's totally fine. I don't, but a lot of people swear by it. So you could do this. He was asking your in-game name, by the way, to share with you. But yeah, so you could go this max. If you want March speed, you can max this. You gotta get rejuvenate max. I don't think that's a. It's pretty it's non-negotiable. What does this do? Yeah, I mean, neither of these really do anything worthwhile. I don't think he does that either. You may just take stats. Like, probably take 0.5 attack. You're not going to take the health. I don't know. I probably wouldn't run Catherine is also part of the answer. Let me go back. What does his defense tree look like? Because then you lose the rage gen, and I do love me some rage gen on Siege. This is Margaret with Gonzalo. This is your skill damage. Alright, let me look at Margaret with Gonzalo. Margaret with Gonzalo, by the way. What's your Gaja? Also, am I crazy here? Buzz? I assume this is Buzz. It's gotta be one of Buzz's alts. Why did you not 5 out of 5 this? What am I missing? What did you do to not 5 out of 5 that? I mean, you need this, so you're not going to take that. I mean, 2% of all stats is pretty solid. I think I dropped this. I feel like I dropped one in there for sure and take this, no? I mean, let me know. Let's see if you're typing. Always use Narcissus primary when epic. I actually use Catherine. I'm sticking with Catherine, but I do understand the benefit. This is your skill damage. So you also did this. This is shocking to me. I'm definitely not taking this personally. But I do kind of understand it. Because it's like, I guess in bigger seeds, if you're fighting a ton of siege, it makes sense. Obviously, again, rejuvenate. You need that rage engine. That is the entire game with siege. That's why I made drums. Said you're always aiming for other people's siege, so our field is a better time. Okay, then it's fair. I think if you're gonna manually operate it to snipe out siege, then it definitely makes sense. That's for sure. Do you know, was that on purpose that you didn't 5 out of 5 that last thing in the Margaret tree that I talked about? Hey, Goldie. Look at Narcissus. Medicinal. Yeah, that makes sense. That one makes sense to me. 5525. Yeah. No, I mean you've got that siege count added to your repertoire. Hey, speed ups. Ah, freaking enhanced attack. Take the speed ups though. This kingdom has given me so many speed ups for my free to play. I think I got up like 8 days, 8 to 10 days today since reset. So solid. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the reason is. So yes, the issue is it's every 5 seconds or so. meaning it's chance-based, unlike healing, which procs every skill cycle. Let me pull it up before I continue talking with this. Attack boosts your smite damage, some more buff to generate. Okay. I mean, isn't this just like a pretty large? It increases it by so much more, no? It's too much math for me to do in my head. But if it's increasing it by 50% every 5 seconds, isn't that going to make it a far larger number increase than getting another? I assume it's probably, what, 3% every 3 seconds per rank? Can I see that? No. Support tree. Let me see. Do we have any support commanders yet? No. Really? There's no one with the support tree? Oh, here. 3% for 3 seconds, yeah. There's the same problem with Plume versus Ring. Plume is a 1 second buff, less likely to buff your skill damage, and unlike Ring, which is 3 seconds more likely. Yeah, I do get what you're saying. Or higher chance. Yeah, I do get it. Basically what he's saying, guys, if you're unsure, is that it's only affecting... Actually, I can show it with Catherine. What Buzz is saying, and I do sympathize, is it's only affecting your next attack. So if it's just like a random basic attack, it's not going to be that much. Unless it procs on like, you know, when the stars align. That's what he's saying. He's saying in comparison, on a support tree, you can get 3% more attack for 3 seconds. In other words, guaranteeing that you are getting more out of it. Oh shit, I just clicked the button on my editor. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, so he's basically taking the guarantee over the gamble, which probably could make sense. I haven't done the math, so I'm not going to guarantee it makes sense. But, oh my god, all these buffs. I don't need you. Interesting though, Buzz. Very interesting. It is the same. I do understand that ideology from the equipment. So very, very understandable. But I'll think about that. That's something I'll think about for sure. And with that said, after 2.5 hours longer than I planned, I am going to cut it off here. It is getting late, and I do have a very long video going up tomorrow. You said, so what should I take off? Let me answer this, and then I will head out. So I will answer MLG Matt as soon as this guy is dead. MLG Matt. Let's go. So you're on Catherine. I guess, first off, definitely take this off. It's not affecting any of your AoE. So you don't need this. You don't need the skill damage. You don't need the skill damage. Go up here. Get Rejuvenate to 3 out of 3. If you also play like Buzz, where you're sniping arrow towers, keep this. Otherwise, you could trash it. It's only working on siege towers, so you know that's kind of playstyle based. I probably won't play like that, so I won't take this. March speed is preference, obviously. And then I don't know how many do you get over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So any extras, I guess you could grab stats then. Like you could grab, you know, 0.5% of attack there. Grab 0.5% of attack here. Because siege, it matters a lot more your attack than anything. Attack stat is gold, basically. Yeah, so I mean, you grab the half here, you grab the half here. I guess in theory you could do this just to help your Catherine a little more. The heart talent. No, what even Do you do any additional damage? This is direct damage. Additional damage is different. Oh, this is additional. But I want to do that. I'd probably just take the 1 or 2 points in here you have to do. Keep in mind, additional damage is a damage type. The same way smite is, the same way direct damage is. Additional damage is not just A, it's adding on. It's not that. It is a additional damage type. It is its own unique thing. So when you see additional damage, that is what it is. It's incredibly misleading, and it's horrible wording on their part. Really need to land that. Yeah, it's so not your fault. Terribly worded. Horribly worded. Probably the biggest noob trap of talents. That's what I think. I think I used to do that back in the day for sure. I mean, if you told me, hey, you're going to do 2% of additional damage, I'm going to say, okay, I'm doing 2% more damage. Right? It's common sense. But that's not how it works. It's so not intuitive. I'm not fully knowledgeable of all the SOC ones yet because I haven't done it. Does he do additional damage? Because he's smite, not skill. No. Yeah, so I would just do the skill damage one just for Catherine. But even then, obviously, it's rough, right? Yeah. And again, I will remind you, you are using very mediocre gear. If you don't have the talent, tech, all that stuff, right? So don't expect your trades to be magical all of a sudden. But it should definitely do a little bit better. And that's all you could ask for, I guess. But yeah. Alright, on that note, it is late. I am heading to bed. I got work in the morning, so you know how it is. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you again to Mafu. If you are one of my people, go check out Mafu. He is awesome. Definitely worth your time, you know. So go check him out. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.